This is cool. I'm not really sure how to start. Do I press stop? And this is my first YouTube video. I am not a hair professional. I am not a beauty professional or anything like that. I'm just documenting my own process, and maybe that can be helpful to some people. Maybe it can be entertaining to some people. So thank you, and keep watching. I'm gonna start by washing my hair because it is filthy and I feel like a feral, dirty animal. Okay, so it's now a day or two later. I twisted my hair a couple of nights ago. I usually put about 3 or 4 locks in each foam roller. It takes a really long time to dry, and let's be real, I have to sit under the hairdryer after this. I'm not that patient. So the max I can sit under the hairdryer is about an hour. And if I try to curl more than 3 or 4 locks in a foam roller, I usually have to sit under there for a pretty long time. I'm not here for it. So I usually start in the back and then work my way up. And I don't know how many locks I have. I've heard that it's bad luck to count them. I'm not really a superstitious person, but I'm kind of a superstitious person, so I haven't counted them. Okay, so let's get started. I start by putting my hair in a ponytail. The materials that I need for this are going to be a spray bottle of water, a glass of wine, and about 30-ish Flexi rods. I start by straightening out my locks, pulling all of the ends to be even. No, not all of my locks are even, but I can make them just by pulling them to be the same length at the ends. And I'll wrap them around the Flexi rod and overlap the locks one time. If you overlap the locks too many times, it'll take your hair a really long time to dry. I know this is going kind of fast, but here's a clip where I've slowed things down a little bit to show a little more clearly what I do. I am pulling all of my locks to be the same length, and I'm going to wrap them starting from the bottom, overlap one time, and then wrap them evenly spaced up the rest of the Flexi rod. And here I am drinking more wine. The reason I make sure that they're all the same length at the end is so that all the locks get curled evenly, and this doesn't matter once you get towards the top. Obviously this gets a little tiring after a while, but in total it usually takes me about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm done, finally. It's a pain in the butt. Like, there's definitely some annoyances. Sometimes I feel like I can't reach everything. The only downside, in my opinion, of using Flexi rods in locks is that maybe this only bothers me because I'm a texture person, but my hair does get a little flat from being wrapped in something like this. Usually things that are curly have a flatter follicle, so there's no exception to when you put your hair in Flexi rods. You kind of get a flatter lock because you're spiraling it. I'm gonna go sit under a hairdryer for like an hour. This is my hairdryer. It's a little portable, crappy one that I found at a beauty supply store, and it gets the job done. So after sitting under the dryer for about an hour, here are the results. These are the unpicked curls, and now I'm just gonna pick them apart just to separate them. And since it's close to bedtime, I'm just gonna wrap them in this tubey thing. I think there's a real name for them. Actually, I'm sure there's a real name for them. I just don't know what it is. And what I found is it's easiest to just scrunch my hair and make sure it's all inside of that tubey thing. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Comment, link, and subscribe. Bye everyone.